really liked about this event was that there was a true value proposition for Maryland companies. They really highlighted where there's opportunities for companies to come out. I attend a lot of events like this, and it's not that often that there really is a value proposition understanding the audience of Maryland companies and what it is that they would be looking for. So I found that very useful, and that's why I think events like this would be helpful for more Maryland companies to see, because a lot of companies are looking for those opportunities. They're looking for specifics. They're not sure where to look. So I did find that very helpful.
The ATBC African Trade Business Center is very important for us because they give us access to American investors and businesses. They give us one-to-one contacts. There's very little information about Africa and Nigeria in particular that is available to serious investors. And therefore, working with this organization enables us to have direct contacts with businesses and with investors who are interested in coming into Africa and Nigeria in particular. But networking events like this help to assure investors that most of the travel advisories issued by the U.S. government are overgeneralized. You can't keep stopping people from coming into Africa or into Nigeria based on isolated incidents. There are a lot of things happening in different parts of the world, but no country shuts down unless there's a war. And there's no war in Nigeria. Their business is going on. There are American companies, loads of them in Nigeria. They've not packed their bags and left. And therefore, this opportunity, this engagement with T and the African Trade and Business Center gives us the opportunity to engage small and medium-sized American businesses, because the mega corporations already know how to do business here. But we believe that if more SMEs can come into Nigeria from Africa, from America, it will change the game. I believe it will help increase employment, it will create new jobs in America, it will create new businesses in America, because Nigeria has a lot to learn from America.
Well, I'm so excited and I'm quite satisfied, firstly, at the turnout and the caliber of people that we had here today, because just right after now, I've been able to talk to some people who are really, really interested. That means the message we preached today looks like it went down, into the audience. Particularly, I shared with the audience about my frustrations when I was in my project in Nigeria, and my real desire was to get American products, which I knew that was that is very, very reliable, because I signed up a build, operate, and transfer of 24 years. So I needed to install things, equipment that will last the test of time. But it was so frustrating and I couldn't get that opportunity. But having to have an audience to talk about it and then have them key in, that's awesome for me. Well, we are planning a trade mission to Warri Industrial Park, and then through the interactions right now, a lot of people here are ready to participate in real estate, power, waste management, and they have shown indication that they're willing to come to Nigeria to follow through these presentations and even the arena. Some gentleman has told me that he was interested in providing power generation to the arena.
Two words: strategic partners. We launched in November of 2012 the Doing Business in Africa campaign. The goal of the campaign is to shift the paradigm and the perception of doing business in Africa with U.S. companies and exposing them to the commercial opportunities in the region. And partners like this organization definitely are helping us to spread the word and to encourage U.S. companies and expose them to the U.S. government resources that are available to assist them. A lot of really valuable information, in particular about the Nigerian market and about a number of projects that are going on. So it's a great opportunity to network. It's a great opportunity to do the initial research that you need to do in order to start building out your export strategy to do business in the region, especially not just for the short term, but your long-term investment.
I thought today's session was really good. Great networking opportunities, as well as just learning about some of the business opportunities that are available across the continent of Africa, particularly the sub-Saharan region of Africa. And you don't always hear about those opportunities in sort of the mainstream avenues in the United States. So it was really good to hear about that and to know that there are opportunities and that we need to think globally and not just think, solely about what's happening in the U.S., but things that are happening around the world.
I'm responsible for the economic affairs at the embassy. So I've just been interested because the ATBC deals with a lot of doing business in Africa, and I think that this was the right platform. And I think one of the most important things that I think I observed here when I looked across the room, there was a good representation of women, and for me, thinking about global growth and African growth, if we are doing business in Africa and embracing this growth, I think our growth will be healthier if this representation means that women also are part of this growth.
Oh, today went very well. It went better than what I had anticipated. I think things played out extremely well. And the reason being is that the Doing Business in Africa campaign is an international campaign. I'm so glad that the businesses that were here today, which were women-owned, minority-owned, and energy or STEM sectors, understood the reasoning behind our networking event today. Most important, yes, this is our U.S. launch, and we're excited because we had a lot of seasoned business owners, firms that really understand what the commitment to doing business in Africa is about. Our mantra of the best way to predict the future is to create it was definitely resonated throughout the attendees today.